Well, what's up, guys? I thought I would do a video before Impact tomorrow. Basically, just going over now, to reflect on Archive Justice, addressing some of the comments, the retarded ones especially that I had, and just basically fans in general. So, now, what I want to say, the video that I made before, now I will accept that, yes, I was shattered when I made that. Yes, I was fresh off watching the RVD Sabu and Raven Tommy Dreamer match, so I was still quite buzzing from it. But I still stand by the fact that well, to me, personally, maybe not to you, but to me, it was probably the best pay-per-view I've seen in maybe 2 years. And my reasons for that are my own. I'll explain. To me, my memories of ECW growing up, it was fun. It was funny, adult tongue-in-the-cheek humour, which I loved. Um, it had good wrestling. Yes, it was violent at times, not all the time. It was violent at times. It was gory, but it was hard hitting and fast paced. But more than all that in a package was entertaining. Now, to me, if I was to tick that checklist for Hardcore Justice, I found it entertaining. I thought it was funny. It had tongue-in-the-cheek moments with Joel Gertner. Um, so those three were ticked. Up until the last two matches, the wrestling weren't great, but it was never going to be. Um, but the last two matches were great. The wrestling up to that was solid. It wasn't poor, it was decent enough. So I just thought, as a whole in a package, I really enjoyed it. And I have to admit, most of it was nostalgia, because I don't watch a lot of the indie stuff, so I don't watch like Too Cold Scorpio. I don't know if he wrestles for Dick Fat Promotions down in wherever it is, wrestling Dick Von Slagheap or whatever it is. I don't know that. So to me, that was the first time I'd seen Too Cold Scorpio and New Jack in years. So, you know, kudos. I enjoyed it. Now, if I make a video, I'm going to make a video on my thoughts. They're not your thoughts. They don't have to be your thoughts. Okay? So why on earth people would post saying it was shit and all this crap, but gave no reasoning for it, is beyond me. I even had one guy post saying the old ECW was shit, Hardcore Justice was shit. Can anyone on earth make any reasoning as to why this guy watched Hardcore Justice? Or watched a video entitled TNA slash ECW Hardcore Justice review? It's beyond me. And it's just plain stupidity. Like I say, for me, for my memories from ECW, for nostalgia, for the entertainment I personally got out of Hardcore Justice, I thought it was good. Uh, People who have different views on ECW, different views on Hardcore Justice, may not. Anyway, second thing I'd like to address. Reviewers on Hardcore Justice. Now, I have seen a couple of reviews on it. And one thing that absolutely, totally and completely pissed me off about watching reviews on Hardcore Justice was the same with any other review that they do. Okay, which annoys me on any other review as well as Hardcore Justice. They will sit there and dissect the match. And they will say, these are the same people that call the guns spot monkeys, and they sit there and dissect the match. And I'm talking about one particular one. I won't give his name out, but he's quite popular, I suppose. But it's the first time I've watched one of his videos in a long time. And he sat there, the fat mess, and just dissected the match for wrestling. Now, anyone who knew why Hardcore Justice was being put on, how it was being put on, the people participating in Hardcore Justice knew it was never going to be wrestling classics all the way across the board. But people sit there and dissect the matches. And these people annoy me when they're called the gun spot monkeys, because you get a fat tub of lad sat there and you just feel like saying, firstly, and it's same as star ratings for wrestling matches, the arrogance of people like that to say, oh, he does a spot when we went for a spot, or this match I'd give 3.5, 4/8 and 10 thousandths of a star related to the uncle of the highest star. It is absolute arrogance and it pisses me off. What, I mean, anybody can do what I'm doing now, alright? It is not difficult. All you have to do is have an opinion on something, press the record button on whatever record software you have for videos, and give your opinion and upload it to YouTube. It is not the most difficult thing in the world. But yet, these people, and I'm one of them, I'm not qualified to say where people are going wrong in wrestling matches, but I have an opinion on it. But these people dissect the matches like they used to be professional wrestlers. They don't know fuck all about the ins and outs of what wrestlers actually do, but they'll sit there and grade the wrestlers. And it pisses me off, it really does. I will never give star ratings on matches because I'm not arrogant enough to point out where someone's gone wrong instead of just respecting the fact that they are putting their careers and lives on the line. But anyway, that's something totally different. Last thing I'd like to talk about is WWE fans. Now, I am not going to rip on WWE fans for the simple fact, you know, I don't like to. I mean, WWE doesn't appeal to me anymore. Yes, I don't like Vince McMahon. I don't like the WWE product. That's me. Other people will enjoy watching WWE. They'll like watching WWE. Fair play to them. It's what you want to watch. You know. What I don't like are WWE fans that hate TNA and other promotions for the sake of hating them, or simply because TNA are seen as the main rivals to WWE. They've probably never watched TNA for longer than 3-4 shows, but they will hate TNA just because they're rivals to the WWE. An example: how many people, TNA fans out there, go on wrestling videos and see the same shit? Oh, TNA's WCW all over again. TNA caters for the old guys. Old guys get the spot in TNA. How many old guys have been main event in Impact lately? Hogan, Bischoff and Nash, yes, they've had a little segment. But for probably 2 months, it has, fair play to Hogan, been mainly about the young guys. You know, your Jay Lethals. Ric Flair wrestling Jay Lethal is a way to get Jay Lethal over, nothing more. Ric Flair's a huge name in wrestling. They wrestle Ric Flair with Jay Lethal, match him up. Jay Lethal becomes more known. It was the same in ECW with Terry Funk. It'll be the same in wrestling for generations to come. Excuse me. So, you know, that just pisses me off. And also, the fact that WWE is supposedly having these great storylines. But like I said, for me, it's I don't like WWE. But if people want to watch WWE, go ahead. You know, nobody can stop people watching what they want to watch. Yeah, WWE fans that just hate TNA for the sake of hating them because they're a competitor annoys me. Um, you know, they won't give them a chance. It's the WWE fans that would watch Guns versus Beer Money, the best of 5 series, and would turn around and would try their hardest. They would watch those matches because they know TNA fans are raving about it, and rightfully so. But they will watch their matches and deliberately look for mistakes and deliberately try and pick it apart as to where they can turn around and say, this sucks. And that annoys me. Because you could have the world's best match, right? TNA could put on the world's best matches. And most WWE fans, I've got to admit the young ones, most WWE fans won't give them credit for it. Oh, it could be the world's greatest match and have one mistake in that match and they will be slaughtered for that one mistake. And I just find it completely unfair. If WWE got decent again and started putting on good matches and appealed to me, you know, I'd watch it if it entertained me. I'm not just strictly, it has to be TNA or WWE's you know, yeah, I hate WWE, but if they were doing good matches, I'd watch. The fact is, I don't enjoy it at all. But, you know, other people will do, and like I say, fair play to you. But, you know, and if you don't like TNA, don't watch TNA. If you don't like TNA, don't watch TNA videos on YouTube, and don't comment on things that basically you've probably heard about from elsewhere. So, this has been my thoughts on it, guys. Thanks for listening to me. Back on tomorrow for a review of Impact, the whole effing show thing. And yeah, see you later, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's up there. Right, see you later.